Back now at 8:40 with one of the most inspirational women in the world. Savannah, you got to interview Malala.
I was really an honor to get to chat with her. She's the youngest ever recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize, dedicating her life to advocating for girls' education. Well, now she's embarking on a major new milestone in her own life. She's going to college and releasing a children's book in her spare time. I sat down with Malala to talk about all of it. At just 20 years old, Malala Yousafzai has already done extraordinary things.
One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world.
The youngest recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize and the youngest ever UN Messenger of Peace, Malala has met with world leaders, written a best-selling memoir, and been named one of Time's most influential people in the world 3 years in a row. But before the accolades came the hardship. At 11 years old, Malala lived in Mingora, a town in Pakistan's Swat Valley controlled by the Taliban. Malala defied a ban prohibiting girls from attending school, posting an anonymous blog about the restrictive life for women and children in Pakistan. What do you think it was inside you that made you not stay silent, that made you want to speak out?
The Taliban that wanted girls not to be independent, not to be themselves, not to achieve any jobs like become a doctor or engineer or a teacher. But I just could not accept that. I just could not imagine a life limited to the four walls of my house and never be myself. But
then in October of 2012, a masked gunman boarded Malala's school bus and shot her in the head. Malala miraculously survived, the bullet narrowly missing her brain.
I think the extremists and the terrorists, they found the voice of a young girl so powerful that they attacked her.
That they made your voice louder.
Yes, they made a mistake and they made it louder.
After the attack, Malala and her family moved to England. She wrote more, spoke out more for the plight of girls in her country, and now she hopes to reach even more girls around the world with her new children's book about her life, Malala's Magic Pencil. What made you decide to write a children's book?
So I wanted to tell my story, and I had already written an adult book, and it was time for me now to tell my story to younger children. And I think the best way to do that was to write a picture book.
In the book, a colorful collection of illustrations depicts Malala's life, with the exception of one dark page representing that darkest chapter of her life.
I wanted to deliver it in a way that it's not a big shock to children. It allows parents and teachers to talk to their children and discuss it themselves, and to see like how it was not just an attack on a person, but it was an attack on education.
The attack was 5 years ago?
Yes.
Do you think about it every day?
No, the attack happened 5 years ago, but I just never think that it has happened to me, because firstly, I don't remember the incident, which is good in a way. And secondly, I just do not want to think back because I'm moving forward.
What are you hoping that little kids who read this, what do you hope they'll learn or take away?
There is magic, and they have to find their magic. The magic is in their voice, in their words, in their writings. They should dream beyond limits and believe that there is magic in them.
For a girl who learned she had won the Nobel Peace Prize while in chemistry class, it's easy to forget that Malala is still so young, still trying to be a normal girl, and now at 20, a college student at Oxford University. Are you excited, nervous, scared?
I'm quite nervous because it's going to be a new place to live. First time without parents, so I'm going to be out of my home and living in the accommodation and meeting new people, and so I think it's going to be a great opportunity.
And while Malala's immediate goals may be passing exams and surviving her first year, her life's purpose remains the same.
This is now a second life, a new life, and this should be for the education of girls.
So neat to get to talk to her. She's incredibly inspiring, and then she's going off to college and she just wants to be a regular girl as well.
Yeah, she's going to inspire a lot of people at Oxford as well.
Absolutely. And by the way, the children's book is already a favorite in our house. It's really lovely and beautifully done.
It's fun to see that side of her.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I've never seen that side of her.
It is. The book is called Malala's Magic Pencil. It's actually available now.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.